everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do something nice and simple, at least simple in my eyes. This is my take on the no makeup look. It's very quick, very easy. Honestly, if I wasn't recording, it probably would have taken me like 5 minutes to do this makeup look. It's nice and simple. Everything I used in today's video is Drugstore. So if you guys like this video, please hit that like button down below. And if you'd like to see more content, go ahead and subscribe. I plan on uploading every single week. If you have any tips or tricks that you would like to share, just leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear it. And without further ado, let's get started. All right, so as I mentioned, let's get started with this video. So I'm just gonna be doing hopefully a quick no makeup look. I know that probably doesn't make sense, but you're still wearing makeup, but you're calling it no makeup. It's more of like a natural look, kind of barely any makeup. Usually I do this whenever I have like a Zoom meeting or if I'm going to my parents' house and like I want to look a little bit put together, but I really don't care to put on a full face of makeup. Just something quick and easy, nothing to worry about. So this is kind of like my go-to. Everything I'm using today is Drugstore, so it's affordable. We like that here. All right, so I'm just gonna get started with so I have combination skin. So it's a mixture between oily and dry. It's winter right now, so my skin's more on the drier side. So today I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild primer. It's more of a hydrating primer. So that's why I'm kind of gonna go in with it today because my skin has been pretty dry lately. Cold over here in New Jersey. I use like about a dime size, not much, and I'm just kind of gonna rub it in. It literally feels like water on your skin, but it does help moisturize. I do like this primer. I don't remember what the price was, but okay, so this primer I'm gonna go in is the No Pore Blum primer. I actually found this at my TJ Maxx. I know they sell it at Ulta and it's more pricier product, but kind of check for, you know, your discount stores, they might be sold there. And the reason I'm going in with the second primer is just because like that first primer was just to hydrate my skin. So this primer is really to kind of like hide my pores, and you really don't need much of the pore primer, just a little bit. It glides like right onto the skin. All right, so now for the star of the show. So I'm gonna go in with the concealer. I'm not gonna use any foundation today. So the concealer I'm going in is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This was my first concealer ever since like I started makeup. Not this exact bottle, but this brand. Although like better concealers have come out, I always go back to this one. This is a great like natural looking concealer. This concealer kind of came out before like all the trend of like full face, heavy concealers. This concealer will always have a special place in my heart. It's the first concealer I've ever tried when I started makeup, and it's a good concealer for, it's not lightweight, but it does have some coverage. I would say it's a medium. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply my concealer underneath my eyes and wherever I see like redness. So I suffer with rosacea, so I'm gonna put a lot more than probably somebody would that has clear skin. Just to cover up my redness and kind of even out the rest of my skin. The reason why I don't want to go in with foundation is simply because foundation, it tends to settle in my fine lines a little bit faster. Since this is more of a lightweight concealer, it's not really going to do that. So honestly, here you just go in with any concealer you prefer. I'm just going to go over where I usually get like red. This may look like a lot, but I promise you we're gonna blend it out. I'm just taking a beauty sponge and just kind of pouncing that into my skin. Alright, so now that I have like my base layer on, as you can see, not everything's fully covered up. I mean, my redness kind of went down a little bit, still peeking through a little, but nothing as like severe as it was. It still looks like my skin, like you know what I'm saying, like it doesn't look cakey or anything. It really does look like my skin. Another great option if you don't want to use concealer is using like a BB cream or a CC cream. Those are also tend to be like more on a lightweight. I just really like this concealer for this, to be honest. It's just kind of more of a natural look, and I know they have the Fit Me foundation, and I used to love that. No, I stopped using it, but the concealer, this is ride or die, especially for days like this, just to get my face kind of like a one shade range. All right, next up, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. So I'm gonna be using the Collab powder. Mine is very dirty. It's been used and abused. I really enjoy this powder. This is technically not at the drugstore, but they do sell it at Sally's, which is kind of like a mixture of drugstore, I feel like, because it's not like expensive things. I don't know. You just want to like set everything into place. That concealer under the eyes doesn't cause any creasing. So since I kind of like to keep it more on the minimal side, I do like to add a little bit more color to my skin. So I'm going to be going in with this Burt's Bees blush. As you can tell, I hit pan on this. I love this blush. The reason why I love this blush is because it's a blush, but also it's dark enough to kind of go as like a bronzer. So I'm kind of going to use it as both today, kind of putting it like right here in between the spot where my blush and bronzer would go. So just going to lightly tap off the excess. I know it's looking a little like, but don't worry, we're gonna blend everything out later. Last thing that's gonna go on my face is going to be this highlighter. This is in the shade Be My Light. I love this highlighter. This is a great natural everyday highlighter. And I just like to add a little bit of shine on my face. Nothing too crazy, because I'm like really rubbing it in. Kind of gives you that natural glow from within. At least that's what I think. And that is my opinion. And then this is the last step for my face. So what I like to go in and do is just kind of grab a nice fluffy brush and just blend everything out. Since this is supposed to be more of a natural look, I kind of want to take away any blush. I feel like my blush looked a little harsh. And just kind of like make sure everything looks seamless. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And also subscribe for more content. As I mentioned earlier, I have more content planned for my channel. And before I sign off, as always, I want to leave you with this. You're beautiful, you are loved, and you are worthy. Always remember that. Alright guys, I hope you have a nice week. Bye.